All right, so this arrived. Let's see what's inside. There's another bag inside. Let's see what's inside this bag. Ooh. There's 1, 2, 3 things. Let's have a look. We have... Oh, and we've got some... Oh, look at that. So we've got 1, 2... Let's get all 3 of them out. 3 REVV G-Series pedals. Big thank you to Dan and Derek and Kyle at REVV, and also to Peg and Steve at Peerless Music. Look at that. Hang on, there's a... Let's show this off too. This came here with... Peerless Music here in Australia. So, okay, so I had the great pleasure of meeting Dan Trudeau at 42 Gear Street a couple of months ago. Now, Dan is the guy who kind of runs REVV, and we had a bit of a chat, and so we got 3 REVV pedals. We've got the G2, G3, G4. So let's start off in no particular order with this one. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Well, not just a pedal and a little thank you note. But also, look at that, look at that. Now, I don't have to do that with everyone or just because it was to us, but gummy bears. Now that's just lovely. Big thank you. Yeah, so I had the great pleasure of meeting Dan Trudeau at 42 Gear Street a couple of months ago, and we had a bit of a chat, and we're using I've been using the REVV D20, which I absolutely love, for a little while now already. But I haven't had the chance to play any of the REVV pedals yet. And I actually didn't even get around to playing any of them at 42 Gear Street. There were a bunch of them around, but there was just so much stuff going on. It was so hard to get into rooms because everyone was always filming in rooms, that I didn't really get a chance to try them. So Dan said he was going to send me all 3 of them, and he did. So here is the REVV G4. And look at that, you get like with the amp, the packaging is fantastic. You get a little thank you. No, thank you, REVV. And there's a bunch of stickers in there. I'll leave all that stuff in there because there's like a quick start guide. I'll leave all that stuff in there because there will be a giveaway with this happening as well soon. So stay tuned for that. To celebrate 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which, by the way, thank you everyone out there. So let's open this one. Again, no particular order or what it is. This one, that's a purple card. So the other, red pedal, red card. Purple pedal, purple card. So that's the G3. And again, more gummy bears. Oh yeah. I don't know if they'll make it to the competition. They may be eaten before the competition, but more REVV stickers. And the REVV G3. There's the purple G3. Purple seems to be the colour at the moment as well. Everyone goes on about purple. But it's good. I'm really looking forward to trying them out because I've heard nothing but good things about these pedals. And this must be a green thank you card. Aha, look at that. Green thank you card. And this has got more gummy bears in it, and stickers, and they all have separate feet that you can stick on. And this one is the G2. There it is, looking mighty fine. So we've got all 3 REVV pedals here. Big thank you once again, I have to say, to absolutely lovely people at REVV who have just been nothing but nice to us. And Peg and Steve here at Peerless Music in Australia, who, if you live in Australia, they are the REVV, well, basically one of the only places where you can get REVV from. And they now also stock the REVV D20, which I think is an amazing amp. So go and check it out. So we've got, this is going to be interesting. We've got all 3 Rev pedals. Let's plug him in for first impressions. All right, so back. I've got the G2 plugged in now. I've got my Jazz Master Parts Caster Blaster Master. If you want to watch a video on that guitar, that's here. Going into the Rev D20. Set up relatively clean. This is what it sounds like. Martin Smith pickups on these. This is just the way it was. Knobs are where they were out of the box. So I guess the G2 is the sort of lowest gain one. We've got bass, mid, treble, volume and gain, and then the blue and red and off. And at the moment it's off. So let's leave all the knobs where they are. Let's go from off to blue. Red. Definitely more gain there, and off. Blue again. Not sure what changes between off and blue, but red definitely. And we're going to do full video on all those pedals, but this is literally just a quick run through. Let's have a look. How much gain do we get out of this? Gain on full, and let's go to red. Yes. An EQ thing off. Maybe EQ and gain, I'm not sure. I'll find all out about it, you know, for the proper videos, but lots of bottom end then. To be totally honest, everything at roughly 12 o'clock with that on red sounds killer. Next, Rev G3, same thing. Knobs just pretty much all at 12 o'clock where it was set out of the box. Clean again. G3. So that actually was, oh, that's called, I didn't even see that. The switch is called aggression. So it's off aggression and blue aggression. Let's go to blue aggression. And then red aggression. It seems to do something to the mids maybe a little bit, but also adds a bit of gain. That sounds great. Red, both of them, I really dig the red aggression thing. So let's, this is gain halfway up, let's crank the gain. I like that a lot. Okay, again, just quick first look. We're going to do a full video of that soon. Last one, G4. Okay, last but not least, the G4. So notice here, so on the green one, the switch is called drive. On the other two, it's called aggression. So I like that switch. Okay, clean tone again, Rev D20. That one. knobs when it was set out of the box. Again, more gain. So let's try it where it is, aggression switch. So it's off now. Good note definition too, which is always, I find with, especially once you get lots of gain, you don't find it that often in distortion pedals. It seems to thicken up with the aggression on blue and our aggression on red. Okay, let's crank the gain. There's a lot of gain. I mean, that you don't need to go past 12. Could see the sound waves, they're like squares. I mean, that's almost probably a little bit more gain than you'll ever need, but I think for me, and I think that's the one everyone talks about as well, particularly the Purple G3. I like that. Okay, so there'll be full videos of all of them. This is just literally, I got them out of the box, I plugged them in, I barely moved the knobs, just to see what they sound like, first impression with a Jazzmaster 2. For the full video, I'll use I've got that new baritone now, you can see that one. I'll use it on the baritone. I've got my usual drop C tuning guitar as well. We'll plug it into a bunch of different amps as well and see what it sounds like. But so far, I'm liking. So big thank you once again to Dan Trudeau and Derek and Kyle. Can't think of their last names at the moment. So Dan, Derek and Kyle at Rev Amps for sending all these to us. And also, of course, to Peg and Steve at Peerless Music. Make sure to check out Peerless Music because they're pretty awesome. There we go. Peerless Music, if you live in Australia and you want to get a D20, which I can only highly recommend, go and talk to Peg and Steve at Peerless Music. Links to everyone below. And there will be a competition involving these pedals coming up shortly to celebrate our 10,000th subscriber. So, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.